Top 7 Best Laptop for Lightroom 2023. Through extensive research and testing, I have put together the list of options that will meet the need of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or particular use, we have got you covered. For more information, I have put links of products in the description. Make sure to check it out. Like the video, comment, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. Number 7. ASUS VivoBook S15. ASUS's VivoBook range is extensive and rather confusing, but pay close attention to the specs, and it is possible to grab a 15.6-inch model equipped with a high-quality Full HD IPS screen with wide viewing angles and reliable contrast. There are various different VivoBook S15 model numbers that can get you the screen option, but it's not universal, so check carefully before you buy. Several processor options are available, but the quad-core Intel Core if it balances performance and cost the best. Elsewhere, the S15 is most often spec'd with a healthy 8 GB of RAM and a small but fast 256 GB SSD, measuring 361.4 x 243.5 x 18 mm and weighing in at 1.8. The VivoBook is also a small budget laptop, proving that low cost doesn't have to mean low style. Number 6. HP Pavilion 15. HP Pavilion range is packed with budget-friendly, yet well-spec models that are great for a variety of tasks, including home working. Various processor and RAM configurations can be had, but we recommend mid-range the AMD Ryzen 5 base machines, as these offer the best balance of power at a reasonable price. 8 GB RAM is the minimum available for the current Pavilion 15 range, and this is good enough for light photo editing. If you need to edit really big images, 16 GB RAM can be spec'd with a few Pavilion 15 versions, though this will tie you into a much pricier machine overall. Connectivity is decent for the price point, with USB-C, USB-A, HDMI, and even a built-in SD card reader. Also impressive is the 15.6-inch Full HD 1920 x 1080 screen, which is IPS-based, so your photos will be displayed at their best. Number 5. Dell Inspiron 14 5002-in-1. Fancy a laptop and tablet in one. The Inspiron 14 5002-in-1 offers an outstanding amount of versatility and features for a very reasonable price. The 14-inch Full HD screen can flip back and around to rest on the back of the machine, creating a tablet PC, albeit a thick one. The screen is touch-sensitive and can be used as a basic pen-enabled graphics tablet, a very rare trick in the budget sector. Dell hasn't forgotten about display quality either, as the panel uses IPS tech great for photo quality. Under the hood is a bang-up-to-date 10th generation Intel Core TM E5 10210U quad-core CPU with a potent 1.6 GHz base speed and up to 4.2 GHz boost speed. Pair this with the 8 GB of RAM and generous 512 GB SSD and you've got very respectable all-round performance. The only drawback here is the 14-inch screen size, which is noticeably smaller than a typical 15.6-inch laptop and can make for a slightly fiddly Photoshop workspace. But if you prioritize portability, this compromise may just be worth it. Number 4. HP Pavilion 15 Gaming Laptop. Even if you're not a video gamer, don't ignore the gaming laptop sector. Gamers want fast performance and a high-quality screen, which is exactly what we as photographers also value. With this laptop, get a selection of nippy processor options and at least 8 GB of RAM. Though spec'ing 16 GB would be a smart move for future-proofing, along with speedy SSD storage for your files with 256 GB, 512 GB, or 1 TB capacities available. Screen specs are well catered for by the quality 15.6-inch Full HD 1920 x 1080 IPS screen, which will show off your photos in all their glory. The Pavilion 15 gaming laptop also includes a dedicated graphics card like the GeForce GTX 1650 or faster, to give this laptop a genuine gaming ability or to help speed up your video rendering. We reckon even the cheaper spec configurations of the Pavilion 15 gaming laptop give you a great bang for your buck, making this laptop a great deal. Number 3. Acer Nitro 5. Acer's Nitro 5 laptop range, all about offering maximum performance with minimal outlay. The focus is unashamedly on gaming, so the exterior is chunky and utilitarian, and you get frills like a glowing backlit keyboard of dubious aesthetic appeal. But see past the superficial gaming extras And the Nitro 5 has so much to offer non-gamers, too. There are several Nitro 5 variants, but all but one sport a 15.6-inch Full HD IPS screen. So you needn't worry you might be tripped up by the specs lottery of some other manufacturers and end up with a lesser display. We've selected the bottom of the range Nitro 5, but even this gives you a capable quad-core AMD Ryzen 5 2500U processor, 8 GB of RAM, an 1 TB hard disk drive for plenty of file storage. Other configurations with a smaller but faster SSD alternative are also available and for minimal extra outlay. Number 2. HP Chromebook 14F HD. Rather than running Windows or Mac OS, this budget laptop is based on Google's Chrome OS operating system. It's designed to be super simple to use and runs apps from Google's Play Store, just like an Android phone or tablet. As such, you won't be able to use Windows software, notably Adobe Photoshop, but there are alternatives like Lightroom Mobile and Google's own Snapseed. Despite its low price, this is one of the best Chromebooks. Opens a new tab you can buy right now, with its standout feature being its 14-inch Full HD 1080p screen. It's an IPS panel, so you needn't worry about restricted viewing angles or weak contrast. Be sure you go for this Full HD FHD version of the HP Chromebook 14 though, as other models are available with lesser screens. And we don't reckon the marginally lower price is worth the significant reduction in display quality. Of course, a laptop this cheap is never going to be an image editing powerhouse. And the base Intel Celeron processor, 4 GB of RAM, and 32 GB onboard storage all represent the minimum of what you can get away with for web browsing, image viewing, and YouTube viewing. But the payoff for having such power-efficient hardware is up to 11 hours battery life from a highly portable and lightweight device. Number 1. Lenovo ThinkBook 15 Gen 2. The ThinkBook 15 Gen 2 is a thin and light laptop just 18.9 mm thick and tipping the scales at a very reasonable 1.7. The external aesthetic is subtle and corporate, making it an ideal machine for use at home or work. In an age where physical connection ports are in short supply, Lenovo has given the ThinkBook 15 a refreshing well-stocked selection of connections. There's a bang-up-to-date Thunderbolt 4 ports, a USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C port, 2 USB ports, plus headphone/mic, LAN, and HDMI ports, and even a full-size SD card reader. Battery life is respectable at up to 8 hours for the larger 60Wh battery option, or up to 6 hours if you spec the smaller 45Wh battery. Screen specs are also impressive, with most models being equipped with a Full HD 1920x1080 display. Be sure to pick the IPS screen option to get top-quality viewing angles and reliable color and contrast. An entry-level TN-based LCD display is available, also Full HD, but it's best avoided as color and contrast accuracy will be subpar. So guys, that's all for the top 7 best laptop for Lightroom 2023. The links of all products are given in the description, which are updated for the best prices. Subscribe our channel for more videos. We will meet in next video. Till then, take care, bye.